however you're sitting, on your knees or on your cross-legged, just bring your attention to your shoulders, roll your shoulders. Tuck your chin, that'll lift your chest. Imagine a line running from the crown of your head through the center of your body down, basically down through your perineum, so down through the center of your body, down into the earth. As I said earlier, imagine your hips and your legs are heavy. And then your spine lifts out of that pelvis. So you have a pull happening. Close your eyes and focus on the brow point. You want to feel a little tug on the edges of your eyes. That tells you that you're stimulating the pituitary gland, which is the master gland of the endocrine system. So yoga is about managing our energy, regulating our energy. I don't like those words, managing and regulating. It's about noticing where our energy is and helping it to move more freely. So, as you go through the practice today, probably the most important thing you can do is just notice what's happening in your body. Whether you can do a posture fully or not is less important than you paying attention to what's happening in your body. In fact, we're going to start with a short mantra. So mantra is one of the technologies of yoga. You know, we use sound now in ultrasound and other kinds of healing, but it's an ancient technology to bring ourselves into alignment. Imagine when you walk into the Milonga tonight that you are in a room full of guitars, and then when you walk into a guitar shop and somebody strums one guitar, all the other guitars start to vibrate. That's what's happening for us. And it can happen in a beautiful and benevolent way if we are in alignment with ourselves, or it can feel awkward if we're out of alignment. So one of the things that I'm wanting to do over the next few days is to give you ways to bring yourself into alignment so that when you dance on the pista, on the dance floor, or when you dance in your life, particularly in your relationships, that you're in alignment, that you're able to feel yourself, to know yourself, and to feel the other. So right now, bring your attention back to how you're sitting. Your eyes are focused on the brow point. Your breath through your nose. You're breathing long and deep into your belly. It's as if your belly is a vase, one of those bulb-shaped vases. So you're breathing down into the belly, letting it get nice and big and round, letting your belly relax, holding it for a count of 1 or 2, relaxing the breath by pulling your navel back to your spine, emptying the breath out the way it came. So you're breathing oxygen, or you're breathing air in through your nose and in through your throat and down into your belly, and then you're exhaling it up that same channel, but you're also breathing energy or prana. You're bringing that in through the crown of your head, down through the center of your skull, the third eye, down through your throat chakra, through your heart, through your belly, through your sex, down into your root, your perineum, as if you're breathing that down into the earth, and then as you exhale, you're drawing up from the earth through your root, through your belly, through your heart, through your throat, through that third eye and up out the crown. So you're both breathing oxygen in and out. And now you're aware also of energy moving into your body, grounding with the earth and then moving up and connecting with the stars above. So we're just collections of electromagnetic particles, right? You know, subatomic particles that are charged, that are vibrating. And what we do in yoga is, as I said, bring all those charges into alignment, all those vibrations into alignment with who we are. And sound is one of the ways we do that. So bring your hands to your heart center, rubbing it vigorously. You're not only stimulating the thousands of nerve endings in your hands, you're also stimulating the energy channels that go from your fingers all through your body. Now pressing your palms gently together and pressing your thumbs gently into your heart center. Breathing long and deep. We're going to chant a very simple mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. So as I said, we're being taught by our own bodies who we are, how we live, how we dance. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And breathe in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Relax your hand posture, your mudra. Lay your hands on your knees, open or closed. Just notice how they want to fall. This is the beginning of your noticing. Do your hands want to fall open, which would be to receive? Do they want to fall down to ground? There's no right or wrong. There's just noticing what your body is telling you. So another one of the technologies of bringing ourselves into alignment is pranayama or breath work. So right now I'd like you to bring your right hand in front of your face. You're going to block your right nostril and you're going to just breathe long and deep through your left nostril. Again, your eyes are focused on the brow point. You want to feel a little bit of discomfort around your eyes. I'm going to keep reminding you about this. This is one of the easy ways of resetting your nervous system, is just even that eye posture or drishti. But your breath right now, what you're doing is you're breathing into what's called the Ida, or feminine channel in your body. Physiologically, you're bathing the right side of your brain with oxygen. When we do this, we calm our parasympathetic nervous system, and we open ourselves to receive. So when you go into classes, if you want to get the most out of your classes, just even a minute, just even a few breaths into your left nostril is a way to open yourself up to receive more, to be less guarded, less protected. It's a great exercise if you're going into a difficult conversation. I had a very, very difficult conversation ahead of me a few years ago, and I prepared by breathing into my left nostril for 30 minutes. So continue to breathe into your left nostril. Pay attention to your posture. Again, tuck your chin, lift your chest. Listen to what's happening around you. There's the sound of the waves. Sometimes there's birds. And then begin to listen to what's happening inside your body. So this is particularly for those of us who lead or who are mostly in the masculine energy in our lives. And this is from one of my teachers, John Wineland. The conscious warrior cultivates impeccability in his presence, his environment, his way of being, and his way in the world. So right now I want you to focus on your posture and your breath, or your impeccability. And when you dance, you have the opportunity to bring your impeccability into every step, through your posture, through your breath. And not only does it enhance how you experience the dance, but the person you're dancing with gets to feel more of your energy, more of your presence as a lead, more of your creativity as a follow. Take a deep breath in. Relax the breath and relax your posture. Again, bringing your hands to your knees and noticing if they want to fall open or fall down. There's no right or wrong, there's just noticing. So over the next few days, if you're here in the morning, I'll be teaching a set of practices that I've put together for tango dancers. It's also, we're going to be working on some of the meridians for the fall, particularly the lung and the large intestine. So if I mention those things, that's why. This is a good time of year for us to be attending to those parts of that part of our energy, that part of our body. A lot of this is based on what I've been doing with a group for about a year. I teach a yoga plus tango for lovers class because I believe, and it is my experience, that these embodiment practices are great ways to deepen our relationships, particularly our romantic and sexual and creative relationships. So right now what I want you to do is lie on your right side. Your right arm will be bent and it will be supporting your head. The palm of the base of your right hand will be pressing into your temple. So there's a pressure point there, and you'll be stimulating that. Then you're going to grab your right big toe, and you're going to extend your leg up to the side as much as you can. And just right to your side, extending it up. So grabbing grabbing your left toe, the top, yeah. So you want to squeeze just below the nail of the big toe. So the other leg, yeah. Yeah, that's the one, I'm sorry. So obviously you're going to feel stretching in your legs, perhaps your hips. But the important thing is that you're squeezing the base of your toenail. That's the most important part of the posture. You're stimulating your spleen meridian. And as my acupuncturist is fond of telling me, the spleen is the mother of the large intestine. And the large intestine is married to the lungs. So right now we're doing good things for all of those parts. Or you're doing good things for all of the parts of your body. Again, breathing long and slow and deep into your belly. If you can't keep your leg extended, that's fine, but maintain the grip on your toe, the pressure on your toenail. Take a deep breath in, give an extra little stretch. And as you exhale, release the posture and move to the other side. So now you'll be lying on the other side, supporting your head with your palm, feeling that tender spot in your temple, which is another pressure point, another place of stimulating the meridians. Grabbing your toe at the base of the toenail, pressing into that. Your eyes are closed, focused on the brow point. You're breathing long and deep into your belly. Enjoying the stretch, enduring the stretch, whatever it is, just notice how it is for you. It's great if you can do the full leg extension, but the most important thing is your pressure on the base of your big toe. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the posture. And then come to sitting on your knees. As best as you can. I know it's awkward for some people. If you have a cushion or an extra towel roll, you can put that underneath your seat or between your knees. Stretch your arms up and bend forward all the way to the ground. Feeling that sweet stretch. Taking a few breaths in. And now I want you to curl your toes under. So before they were extended back, now I want you to curl them under. Begin to feel the stretch of your toes. So the foot is one of the base of the foot is one of the diaphragms of the body. And our feet support us. They allow us to walk, to dance, to stand. They're also connected to all the other parts of our body. There's so many bones in our feet, so many muscles and so many nerve endings. So bring your hands together now in prayer pose. Interlace your fingers, extending your index finger. Now for the men, or for those of you who are masculine identified, you do this with your right thumb over your left thumb. And for those of you who are feminine identified, it's your left thumb over your right thumb. Again, we're paying attention here to these two channels and energy channels in our body. The Ida and the Pingala, the masculine and the feminine. They're just channels of energy. They show up in different ways in our lives. They show up in our dance and who likes to lead and who likes to follow. There's no better, there's just what's better for you. So just feel into who and how you are and clasp your hands in that way. Again, for the men or for those who are masculine identified, your right thumb over your left thumb. For those of you who are feminine identified, your left thumb over your right thumb. Your index fingers are extended. Now raise your bodies up. So again, you're sitting on your knees, but this time you're putting pressure on those feet. And you may find that hard. If you find it hard, don't bring the full weight of your body down yet. But the point of this right now is to stretch up, but also to feel the stretch in your feet. You're breathing long and deep. Your eyes are closed. Your eyes are focused on the brow point. You're breathing through your nose. If your feet become too uncomfortable, just sit up a little bit off your feet just to give them a break, but maintain the posture. And take breaks, not to quit, but just to come back stronger. So there's no shame in taking a break. And there's a lot of power in coming back with renewed commitment. So again, your breath is long and deep. Your eyes are closed. Focus on that brow point. Your index fingers are making a line. They're extending the line that starts at the base of your spine. Actually, it starts in your perineum. It extends up in a line just in front of your spine, through your sex, through your belly, through your heart, through your throat, through the center of your head, the crown of your head, all the way up. It's like you're a big antenna. And you're stretching out the muscles, the fascia of your feet. Stretch a little bit higher. It's the last few seconds here. Take a deep breath and stretch even higher. Stretch your fingers wide apart now, and as you exhale, just sweep your hands slowly, very slowly, in a big circle around your body. Like really stretch those fingers out. Really stretch them out. As if you're opening up your chest, your rib cage, that protective shell you've built around your heart, you're stretching it open so that when you dance this evening, you can feel the heart of the other person dancing with you. So that then you can make this incredible and very personal and very unique art that you make with every tanda. So again, bringing your hands down to your knees, however they want to be, open or closed, just notice. And notice how that may be changing. And now come to standing. So you're standing, your feet are shoulder width apart, not too far apart. Put your hands on your hips and just gently do a pelvic tilt. So tilting forward fully, tilting back fully, allowing your body to slowly feel the full range of movement in your pelvis. As far as you can go, back and forward, back and forward. Your eyes are closed, your eyes are focused on the brow point. So when we practice yoga, we not only reset or realign ourselves, but we reset our nervous system. And one of the ways that we do that is through physical movement, but also this very subtle thing you're doing with your eyes. Again, it stimulates the pituitary gland, which is the master gland in the endocrine system. It also helps with your experience of intuition, which is another theme for this next few days, is how do we do things to know with unreasonable knowing, and particularly for you as dancers of tango, where you're constantly improvising and feeling into each other. How is he moving me? Where does she want to move? So continue your pelvic tilts back and forth slowly. Take a deep breath in, let your arms go. Okay, we'll attend to our feet again. So imagine that your feet have four corners. There's a corner on the outside of your big toe where it connects to your feet, a corner on the outside of your little toe where it connects to your feet. There's even a corner on either side of your heel. So just very subtly feel those four corners. Just move your feet so you actually can feel how different it is to put the pressure on one corner rather than the other. Just notice that. Again, your breath is long and deep into your belly. Your chin is tucked so that your chest is lifted and your heart is open. Your shoulders are rolled back a little bit. Your knees are not bent, they're not stiff. Maybe you can feel some of the work that your thighs are doing to hold you. Feel your stability. Let your hips, that whole lower triangle, so from below your belly down, your sex, your hips, your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, let them all become heavy and connected to the ground below you. This is where you move from. This is where you dance from. This is where you be you in a grounded way. And now let your spine lift up out of that grounded lower part of your body. Tucking your chin will draw the back of your head up too, and you'll feel yourself lifting more. And now I want you very, very slowly to open your eyes, but look into the distance, as if you're looking through the rock wall behind me. As if your gaze can penetrate it and see the beach on the other side. Now allow your palms to turn forward, opening up. And in that turning forward, feel how your chest opens up a little more. So whether we're in relationship or whether we're in dance, we want to dance. Sometimes we don't want to dance from that place. If we are feeling safe, if we're feeling held, particularly if we're in the feminine, so I'm speaking mostly to follows here, if we're feeling held, we want that heart space to be open so we can feel the depth of the lead fully. And if we're leading, we're the ones who are holding the structure, the safety. And we're being entrusted with the follows' tenderness, their vulnerability, and the follow in turn gifts us with so much beauty And so much of that sensation of what love might look like or feel like. Now in dance, we're all just practicing, we're all just learning how to open ourselves up to another. But we can bring that to our relationships, whether it's with a lover or a husband or a wife or a child, a parent, a friend. While we're creating our little moments of art on the dance floor, we're also practicing to create art off the dance floor. So as you stand here in mountain pose, in that deeply stable place, but also deeply, profoundly lifted up and open, breathe into that and just feel what this might feel like for a few minutes. You can do this for a few breaths, this openness. You can do this for a few songs. You don't have to do it 24/7. But every moment that you can do it, everything you experience becomes deeper and richer and more beautiful. Now as you inhale, bringing your arms up in a slow arc around you, bringing your hands together in prayer pose, reaching up, keeping that heart open, keeping that lower part of your body grounded, feeling your belly in between stretched a little bit. Allow the stretch to happen on the sides of your body as you reach up. Looking through the rock wall behind me with a soft gaze. And as you exhale, sweeping your arms very, very slowly, as if you could feel the beach, feel the water being blown off the ocean as it is. It's happening right now. Imagine you can feel that water being blown through the air, through you, past you, as you bring your hands all the way down, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then just stand there with your heart open, your belly open, your chin is tucked. And then gently lower yourself to the ground to come sitting in seated pose. Cross-legged or on your knees, whichever is more comfortable for you. Closing your eyes and just, again, feeling what your body feels, probably being distracted by the sounds around you, so let yourself notice those and then bring your attention to your ankles, your knees, your hands, your elbows, your chest, your heart, your belly, your throat. Tuning in with your ears in case you can't hear me. My apologies for if I start to speak quietly. Now we started with a breath practice to open you. We're going to finish with a breath practice to energize you. Bringing your fingers to the base of your fingers, curling them in, sticking your thumbs out. It's like you're making little fists, but your thumbs are stuck out. Extending your arms at 60 degrees. Your thumbs are plugged into the heavens, as it were. Your eyes are focused on the brow point. You're going to stick your tongue out, and we're going to do breath of fire. This is called lion's breath. So we're going to breathe, exhaling. Imagine you're panting like a puppy, really pumping from the navel. Making sure your arms are up at 60 degrees. Opening up that chest again. You're offering your heart to the world. With your breath, you're drawing deep from your lungs, exhaling. You're going to be here for 2 minutes. If you have to take a break, again, take a break. But don't take a break to quit. Take a break to return with renewed vigor and commitment. It's like those times when you're on the dance floor and you just seem to be doing everything wrong. You just regroup and you come back with renewed heart, with renewed commitment. Just like when you're in your marriage and you're at your breaking point. You take a break and you do breath of fire or you do lion's breath and you find the inner strength and the determination to bring that open heart, which is what all of us need and all of us yearn for. So right now, you're not just doing this for your own health, you're doing it for the joy of your dance partner this evening, you're doing it for your spouse, you're doing it for your children, your parents, your best friend. All of which is for you. Continue, keep going, keep it up. We've got 20 seconds left. Panting like a puppy. Why do you think dogs are so happy? 5 seconds left. Take a deep breath in and reach up. Stretch your fingers up. Okay, now I want you to do what's called a root lock. So relax your breath, but maintain your posture. When you do a root lock, you tighten up on your anus, your sex organs, and your navel. Now this is incredibly powerful when we're dancing because we all need that deep inner balance, and this is where we can draw it from. So right now, as you inhale, draw up on your anus, your sex organs, and your navel, and feel that tightness in the base of your body, and then squeeze as if you're squeezing up your spine. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale and maintain the posture. Relax the breath. Inhale again. And again, root lock. Squeezing up, squeezing up. Feeling all those muscles squeezing up the spine, all the way up your neck. Relax the breath, maintain the posture. Take a deep breath in, last one. And squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeezing up the spine. Squeeze. And then as you relax the breath, again, gently reach out and create this beautiful arc that you feel. This is the energy that all of us feel around you. And you know this. As soon as you walk into somebody's embrace, you can, even before you walk into their embrace, maybe it's in the cabeceo, or maybe it's in how they hold their partner their dance partner when you're watching them. You can feel their energy, and that's what you've just recharged. And now you can come and lay down. Fully extended. So if you have to go somewhere, this is the time to go, or any time now. Otherwise, just stay here and let your body be held by the earth, because that's what's happening right now. You're being held by the energy of the earth. We call it gravity. It's the energy that allows us to walk, to jump, to dance. Right now, let yourself become super heavy. Your ankles are heavy. Your calves are heavy. Your knees are heavy. Your thighs heavy. The muscles just falling into relaxation. Your hips heavy. Your buttocks relaxed. Your belly soft and relaxed. Your chest relaxed, heavy. Your shoulders heavy. Your arms. Your hands, your fingers. Your pinky finger. Your ring finger. your middle finger, that powerful middle finger, let it relax. Your index finger, your thumb. Your elbows. Back of your neck. Your head. Let your cheeks become slack. Let your body fully relax and be held. Slowly bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing long and deep. Filling your belly nice and round. Drawing your navel back to your spine to exhale. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Circulating your wrists and your ankles. Rubbing the palms of your feet, the soles of your feet and the palms of your hand together. Grabbing hold of your knees and gently rocking side to side. Extending your legs again and doing a cat stretch by taking your so laying your legs down, keeping your shoulders on the beach, moving your right knee across your left leg, trying to touch the beach, creating a nice twist in your body as you you can extend your arms. Take 3 nice breaths there. There's no hurry. Feel the stretch. And then the other side. Then back to lying down. Bring your knees to your chest and rocking back and forth 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then coming to sitting. Rubbing your hands together. And we're going to chant a very short mantra to close this. Sat Nam, truth is my identity. We'll do it 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in to begin. Again. Finally. Now make a bow to yourself for getting up early, coming out and practicing for an hour. My name is Hans. I'll be here again at 7:45 tomorrow. I am doing an audio recording of these classes. If you'd like that, I need your email, so I'll bring a piece of paper tomorrow, and if you want to give me your name and email, I'll make that available to you after I get back. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. And that last mantra, truth is my identity. I My prayer is that you dance from a place of your own deep truth today. And that you have a good time. Thanks a lot. I get to debrief now with somebody who's like